guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. So today I'm going to be sharing a few of the new holiday scents that are going to be debuting on QVC from Homeworx. I was surprised on my doorstep with a few of the ones that are going to be showing up on both the website and on your television. I don't know, at the time that I'm recording this, I don't know the exact showtimes for when Harry's going to be on QVC. I believe the very first one is actually midnight Saturday morning, so late Friday night, early Saturday morning, and then I believe he will actually be on several times throughout the day. So if I can find out what the show times are, I will definitely put them down below in the description box. Also, at the time that I'm recording this, the prices are not known to me for these candles. My assumption is that they will be the same price for the duos as the fall scents. So the price point for those right now is $39.90, and then of course there is the shipping and handling that you have to pay with each set. They are coming in duos of the same fragrances. So when you get them, you will get two of the same scent with this particular holiday collection here. And what else can I tell you? I will have links down below in the description box when these pop up on the website. Again, as of right now, I'm looking at the website and they're not on here yet. QVC has been not putting things out early on the website. It just it seems a little bit random. So I myself have kind of just been stalking it to see what is popping up at random times. And a lot of you have asked me how I hear about, you know, the pedestals becoming available or, you know, this or that. I just look at the website. Because of my job, I spend a lot of time on the computer doing invoices and stuff. So when I'm bored looking at flower numbers, I will pop on the QVC website for a little change of pace and just see what has popped up online. So I was very surprised to receive these candles. I have burned two already. I was hoping to be able to do more, but I will definitely be uploading reviews, individual reviews of each of these in the coming weeks. I will try to get them up as quickly as possible. I don't know. I know that a few of these were available last year and they sold out pretty quickly. So I don't want to say wait for my review. I'm gonna try to give you as much information as I can just based off of my cold sniff and of the couple of 2-hour burns that I've done with two of these candles. One of them I actually just blew out, so I need to be careful to not get the wax all over the place because it is still kind of in the liquid state. But yeah, so again, thank you to Homeworx for sending these out. They send these out to certain reviewers just to be able to get the information out about the candles to you guys. I'm not under any obligation. I have not signed anything with Homeworx saying that I have to give a positive review. These are just my honest opinions on what I'm smelling, on what the performance is. And yeah, I will continue to update you, like I said, as I am burning through these. So they did send out 5 scents for me to sniff out. I think there's 1 or 2 other that I did not receive. And the one that I did not receive that I was actually a little bit relieved about not receiving, because I have I told you in my last video that I have a thing against mums. I also have a thing against lilies. I know it's the weirdest thing. Because of my job, I should love all flowers. All flowers are beautiful, but there are honestly just 2 types of flowers that I'm like, ugh, about. One of them is mums, and of course Harry came out with the fall chrysanthemum candle. I did get sent that one, and honestly I have been burning that, and it is growing on me more and more. But the Christmas lilies, I know I would just really struggle with that one personally. In general, floral candles are not really my thing, but I hate when my brides ask me for lilies in their bouquets because they're just such a pain in the butt. it takes so much work to get them to open completely, and then you have to pluck all of the little pollen pods off, and it just stains my hands, and I have stains on some of my favorite shirts. I should know better to not wear them when I'm working with lilies, but you just can't get that pollen out. It stains my hands for days after working with them. Plus, I generally don't like the smell of them. It's another one of those flowers that just for whatever reason reminds me of funerals. So I just don't care for that. But apparently there have been some other reviewers that have gotten the Christmas lilies, and they are floral people, and they say that it's a really beautiful floral Christmas time scent. So I will leave those reviews to the other people, and I'm going to tell you guys what I'm starting with. And I'm starting with my favorite. I haven't even burned this one because I almost don't want to, because I don't want to like waste it. But the thing is, I'm just gonna have to order my own. You know it's coming. This is the one bakery candle that I received that is in this collection. This is the Maple Rum Strudel. You guys, okay, I thought that it couldn't get better than the cranberry pumpkin cake. And I'm not saying this is better, but what I'm saying is this is incredible. This is a true bakery candle from Harry, and I love it. I can't begin to tell you guys how delicious this smells. It smells like you could just scoop this wax out and eat it. Like, it smells that good. So these again are all 4 wicks. So here are the 4 wicks. Just for a reference point, I have been burning the Today's Special Values. I've been burning the other candles that were sent to me the last go around, and I'm not having any issues with them. There is a really full wax pool within 15-20 minutes of lighting them. The throw has been amazing on all of them. A minimum of like 7.5 to 8 on all the candles. No puny wicks. I am careful to not cut these wicks too short. I think that's something that you really have to watch with the Homeworx candles. They're not long to begin with, if you can see, so do not cut them for the first burn. And for subsequent burns, just take off that like mushroom top that forms. Do not cut the wicks. That's my biggest piece of advice to you. Also, I have started pulling a slatkin, and I have been putting my candles out by putting the lid on. It works. I was really afraid that it would trap that smoky smell. I don't know why, but it doesn't. With my Bath & Body Works candles, I feel like the wax absorbs that smoke smell. It doesn't happen with these, and I don't know the logic behind it, which is why I was so reluctant to do it. But it's what Harry recommends, and so I've been doing it, and it friggin' works, you guys. It works. So anyway, let's talk about this. First off, the label is wraparound. It's a strudel. It looks so good. It looks so good. I was a little bit nervous with the maple in the description, because maple for me can be very cloying and overly sweet. The notes on this are drizzled maple, brown sugar, candied pecans, and dark rum. There is just the slightest hint of booziness in this to me that comes out from the rum, but it is not as boozy as another candle that I'm gonna show you, because that is straight up like alcohol. However, wait, we'll get to that one next, but let's continue with this. This is a sweeter scent, but there is that true like strudel pastry, almost like a puff pastry type of scent that you get from this. I can smell the pecans. I get the maple, but it is not the predominant note, which I'm hoping that it doesn't become the predominant note when it's burning, because like I said, to me, maple can be cloying, but it doesn't smell cloying on cold sniff. And usually if it's not cloying on cold sniff, then it's okay when it's burning to me. So Really, everything that is described here in the fragrance notes is very noticeable on cold sniff, and I'm so excited to burn this. This would be such a lovely scent to have going on Christmas morning. You know, just something that is warm and cozy. I feel like this would go so beautifully with some of these other tree type scents that Homeworx sent. I love this. I see myself picking up a couple of these for sure. It's such a beautiful scent. I have a feeling that this is one that Harry is going to bring back again next year. I think this one's going to be really popular. I have a feeling it's going to be similar to the cranberry pumpkin cake where it will sell out. So if you want it, get it. That's just my advice. QVC, I've kind of rectified my situation where they took away my cranberry pumpkin cake and then didn't give me a credit when they, it's such a long, complicated story. But anyway, moral of the story is, I know that the cranberry pumpkin cake has come into stock several times again. I ended up not picking up the one that they took out. I was having trouble getting a hold of them when they were being brought in stock because like I would see people posting like, hey, it's back on, go get your set. And by the time that I got there, it was sold out again. So I just kind of gave up and I got another autumn pumpkin, which I love anyway. So I'm fine with the cranberry pumpkin that I do have coming my way, but I definitely want to add that to the mix. Okay, we were talking about boozy, right? So let's talk about Trim the Tree. This is one of the ones that I actually have burned. And you guys will see the wicks here. So I did 1 2-hour burn with this because I was so intrigued by it on cold sniff, because honestly, when you open this and you smell it, it smells like a Christmas cocktail. It is just in your face boozy note. And I was like, how is that gonna translate when you light it? Is it just going to smell like brandy throughout my entire house? And you do get the brandy, but it's not gross. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Like, I don't really actually like the smell of alcohol. I love me a good cocktail, do not get me wrong, but I don't actually love the smell of like champagne or bubbly, you know, drink type candles. I used to like those, but I don't care for them anymore. So the notes on this are malt spices, roasted apple, pine, brandied cranberry, and blood orange. Really, the brandied cranberry is a very predominant note, and it is like booze brandy. The malt spices are definitely right behind there. There is that fresh citrus note from the blood orange. It's just really fresh and clean. This is, to me, a sweet, but also not sweet candle. It's very interesting. It's actually really beautiful. Honestly, I don't know what my expectations were because I was hesitant with that. Like, everybody kept saying, like, that I've seen so far talk about these candles, like it smells like booze, and it really does, but in the best possible way. You do also get a like Christmas tree type note, which is that pine, but it is not a like pine sol, pine cleaner type of pine. It's a very fresh, like pine Christmas tree scent. It's lovely, you guys, and it smells amazing when it's burning. This is one that totally, like for a holiday party, I could see this being the like candle that I would light if we're gonna be hosting quite a few holiday things this year because we're in our new house and we're just so excited to be able to have family over. So I think we're gonna have multiple events where we have family come over for dinners and stuff. And I could totally see this being the candle that I light during that time. It does set a party ambiance and it's really nice, you guys. I would say if you were at first timid about this, I think it's worth getting. I really do. It's really, really unique and different from a lot of other things that I have smelled before. I've never smelled anything quite like this at Bath and Body Works, at least in the years that I've been shopping, and obviously in terms of things that I tend to gravitate towards. So, and you guys know that that is mostly foodie, gourmand type scents. Next, I'm going to go with the one that I was just burning, and I'm gonna see if the wax has hardened up. Just barely. You can see that it's still a little bit like translucent, opaque, and I can see the wax moving underneath. So I'm gonna have to be careful with this. Okay, this is Winter Fireside, you guys. I was blown away by this. I honestly thought I would like this one the least. And you know what? I love it because it smells real. It smells like you have a fireplace that you're burning real wood in, and just for, you know, poop and giggles, you're like, I'm gonna throw like some Christmas tree branches in here, and there's like this balsam, piney, like sappy, almost sweet tree type of note mixed with like freshly burned wood. It is so unique, you guys. I don't want to like, this is gonna be an interesting way of doing it because like I said, it is still a little bit liquid. So sultry incense, smoked firewood, rich clove buds, and mulled spices. Yes, clove. There is clove in here. It is definitely noticeable. If you are not a clove person, you're gonna smell it in here. It's not obnoxious though, and it's not overly strong. Incense, yes, there is this kind of incensey type of burned wood, like country cottage type of smell. Mulled spices. I don't personally get mulled spices either on cold or when it's burning. It's mostly burned wood and like sappy balsam pine tree that has been tossed in the fireplace. Like that is what I get from this. I'm so excited to have this. So one of the things that I want to do I have all these plans for the holidays. My husband's gonna be like, what? I want to do a wreath making class in our backyard. We have this beautiful covered patio area with an outside, like actual fireplace. And I want to have this burning outside when I invite everybody over for this outdoor like wreath making class. I wanna have like some fun like cocktails. I want to have all of like the Christmas greens like displayed and just have the ambiance of this smell and then the fresh crackling fire. And I'm so excited about this idea. I don't know if any of my friends are gonna come, but I just thought it would be such a fun thing to host this year. And I love the idea of burning this. Okay, I'm taking so much time. This is white birch, and I was really excited to receive this. This is the same scent that is in the Faux Bois candles that they have on the website. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link them down below. I believe this is the same scent. This is freaking beautiful, you guys. I love this probably the most out of any of like the Christmas tree type scents that he did this year. This is stunning, you guys. And this label, it's to die for. Of course, it's a wraparound label. Holy frick, you guys. This is so fresh, so outdoorsy, and so real. It smells so real. It's incredible. So the notes on this are very basic. White birch, fir balsam, crisp winter air. This is a cool, frosty balsam scent. It is, but also warm and comforting at the same time. It just smells like a fresh cut tree that you have in your house, that you have decorated, and that scent that emanates from that tree over, you know, those couple weeks before Christmas. Like, this is what that smells like. It's so beautiful. This is the epitome of a tree scented candle. I compared it to the frozen balsam from the TSV special, and I like this better. I don't think this is bad, but this has a strong like minty note to it as well, which is supposed to evoke like that cold winter December air outside. But I don't love minty notes in candles. I've never been much of a mint person. It's done well in here, but this, you guys, I think is 1,000 times better. This is, if you are a fake tree person like me, you need this as your like tree ambiance. You really do. And then lastly, I was really surprised by how much I like this as well. And you guys know I don't normally go for these types of scents, but there's just something about the way Harry does these that makes them palatable to even someone like me who normally just is all about food and vanilla and bakery. He just does this so well. I'm really excited about this one too because it's a beautiful packaging. I want to put this in my entryway. I think this is stunning, you guys. So this is Season's Greetings, and it has the prettiest light green wax. The notes on here are juniper sprig, winter mint, red currant, and balsam. Really, the two main things that pop out at me immediately are balsam and juniper. The juniper is noticeable in here. I don't get mint on cold, and I'm glad because like I said, mint isn't my favorite. I don't smell that on cold, and I don't really get red currant. The red currant that tart note that you get from currants might come out when I light it up. If it does, I think it would really add something to this, but if it doesn't, I would be fine with just the juniper and the balsam together because again, it's that holiday tree fragrance that is just so beautiful. I love it. I think it's really, really beautiful. And gosh, I don't even know. I don't know. I know you can't buy everything. Some people do. I have a lot coming my way already, but I can tell you right now that the Maple Rum Strudel, where'd it go? It's up here. Maple Rum Strudel, White Birch, and surprise, surprise, I'm pretty sure I need a duo of the Winter Fireside. They're just so good, you guys. They're so good. I wish that I had the money to just buy multiples of all of them, but I am not rich. I am not that rich. So I have to pick and choose, but these are really well done, you guys. I will put links down below as soon as they become available on the website, so I'll probably stay up late Friday night to be able to do that. Let me know if you have any questions. Look for post-burn reviews, individual reviews on all of these coming up in the next couple weeks. If you want to wait until then, I do know that there are other people who have also received these candles, so keep an eye out. If you're in the candle community, you know kind of where those reviews are coming from. Philly Candleman on Instagram, the Bronze Blogger, has been doing a great job of getting information out about these. God, there's so many others. Of course, they're like escaping my mind now, but if you are watching this and you have also received these candles from Homeworx, will you put your channel down below in the description box, please, so that other people can reference you guys as well. Anthony at Candle Cafe, again, put your names down below and yeah, invite people to your channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Take care.